Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. A brand new Hallmark movie is sparking major excitement, and not just because it's part of the network's seasonal lineup. What really has fans buzzing is the fact that it appears to be paying a heartfelt tribute to Disney's classic film Halloweentown. For those who grew up watching it, the nostalgia factor is hitting at full force. But this new Hallmark project isn't just about replaying old memories. It's about reimagining the magic in a way that bridges generations. And the way it's being teased already suggests something truly special is on the horizon. The heart of the tribute lies in the way Hallmark is leaning into the whimsical yet cozy feel that made Halloweentown iconic. You remember the cobblestone streets, the quirky costume citizens, and that unmistakable autumn glow that seemed to radiate off the screen. Hallmark's upcoming movie looks like it's channeling that same aesthetic, with warm orange hues, pumpkin-lined pathways, and a small-town charm that feels both fantastical and familiar. Early promotional images show storefronts dressed up with spooky decorations that could have been plucked right out of the Disney Channel classic. Fans who have already caught glimpses online are quick to note how much it feels like a deliberate love letter to the movie that made Halloween feel magical for a generation. Now, Hallmark is known for its Christmas-heavy library, but in recent years it has started to dip into fall and Halloween themes more aggressively. This shift shows that the network is eager to branch out, and what better way than to honor a film that essentially defined Halloween nostalgia for millennials and Gen Z alike. It's more than just a seasonal release. It's an acknowledgement of cultural memory. And when a network is tradition-focused as Hallmark nods to a cult favorite like Halloweentown, you know it's a move designed to capture attention across age groups. Of course, the immediate question fans are asking is whether this tribute includes any direct Easter eggs. Based on insider reports and the official stills, there are plenty of visual nods to keep viewers smiling. One photo circulating shows a character holding a book with glowing runes etched across the cover, eerily similar to Aggie Cromwell's spellbook. Another shot reveals a town square with a clock tower centerpiece, almost identical to the one featured in Halloweentown's iconic plaza scenes. These details are too precise to be coincidence, and it's clear that the creative team wanted to weave in these subtle homages as a gift to longtime fans. Casting choices also play a huge role in how the tribute feels. Hallmark has brought in a mix of familiar network regulars alongside newer faces, but what's really catching attention is the speculation that one or two actors with ties to Halloweentown itself may appear in cameo roles. While not officially confirmed, rumors are swirling that we could see either Kimberly J. Brown, who played Marnie, or Judith Hoag, who portrayed her mother, making surprise appearances. Even if it's just for a short scene, the emotional impact would be undeniable. Imagine the moment when fans catch sight of a beloved face, even in a completely different storyline. That sort of connection would cement the tribute as more than just visual similarities. It would make it a shared legacy moment. But let's dig deeper into why Halloweentown holds such a strong grip on popular imagination, and why Hallmark's decision to honor it feels so significant. When the Disney Channel original movie first premiered in 1998, it wasn't expected to become such a cornerstone of fall traditions. Yet its blend of light-hearted adventure, magical family dynamics, and whimsical set design tapped into something timeless. It gave kids a sense of belonging, showing that even if you felt different, your uniqueness could be the very thing that made you powerful. That message resonated so strongly that decades later, adults still revisit the movie each Halloween season. Hallmark's tribute taps into this exact sentiment. At its core, it's not just about creating a spooky backdrop. It's about telling a story that reminds people of family, community, and the enchantment of embracing traditions. From everything teased so far, the new movie seems determined to wrap these themes into its narrative. Characters appear to be rallying around saving their small town from a looming challenge, another subtle echo of the original Halloweentown storyline where ordinary people banded together to protect something extraordinary. Another interesting angle is how Hallmark blends its signature style with the tribute. Unlike Disney Channel's more adventurous pacing, Hallmark movies usually lean into romance, cozy drama, and heartwarming resolutions. Early summaries suggest that this film is no different, centering on a protagonist who returns to her hometown just as a series of mystical events start unfolding. She not only reconnects with childhood memories, but also discovers new love along the way. The magical backdrop acts as both a tribute to Halloweentown and a perfect stage for Hallmark's traditional brand of storytelling. It's the best of both worlds, nostalgia wrapped in romance, mystery, and seasonal charm. Fan reaction online has been overwhelmingly positive. Social media is full of comments like, "Finally, Hallmark is giving us the Halloween movie we've been craving," and "This is basically Halloweentown for grown-ups." That second reaction is particularly interesting because it gets at the intergenerational appeal. For kids who grew up watching Disney Channel, the original film was a gateway into Halloween magic. For adults now watching Hallmark, the tribute movie becomes a way to reconnect with that magic while enjoying the more mature storytelling beats they've come to expect. The buzz also raises another question. Could this be the beginning of a new Halloween-focused franchise for Hallmark? Just as Halloweentown spawns several sequels, Hallmark might test the waters with this tribute movie to see if audiences want more. If the ratings are strong, it's easy to imagine annual follow-ups that expand on the magical world being created. It could open an entirely new lane for the network, one that blends nostalgia-driven fantasy with Hallmark's cozy formula. Another fascinating layer comes from the set design and costuming choices. Close observers point out that many of the costumes in the promotional stills have a homemade quality, reminiscent of how Halloweentown presented its quirky citizens. Instead of sleek Hollywood polish, there's a sense of authenticity, as if these characters really live in a small town where Halloween traditions have grown organically over generations. That detail matters, because it mirrors why fans loved the Disney original in the first place. The magic never felt distant or inaccessible. It felt like it could be hiding just around the corner in your own neighborhood. And speaking of neighborhoods, the location used for filming has become a hot topic. Reports suggest that Hallmark filmed in a quaint town with historic architecture, providing the perfect backdrop for the tribute. Some even speculate that the town square design was intentionally chosen to echo the real-life Oregon location where Halloweentown filmed. If true, that would be a bold but brilliant move, tying the visual DNA of the two productions together without needing to directly replicate scenes. Of course, with every tribute comes the question of balance. How much is too much? At what point does a nod to the past become over-reliance on nostalgia? From what we've seen, Hallmark seems to be threading this needle carefully. Yes, there are visual homages, possible cameos, and thematic echoes, but the actual storyline is entirely original. This means the film won't just retell Halloweentown in a new package. It will use the inspiration as a foundation to build something new. That's a crucial distinction, and one that should reassure viewers who want both nostalgia and freshness. The marketing strategy also deserves some attention. Instead of loudly declaring the connection, Hallmark is letting fans discover it organically. The promotional photos and subtle design choices are doing the work without the need for overt announcements. This creates an almost scavenger hunt effect, where fans trade screenshots online and debate which details might be deliberate Easter eggs. That kind of engagement builds excitement in a more authentic way, making the eventual release feel like a shared experience. Looking ahead, the success of this tribute movie could even influence other networks. If Hallmark proves that nostalgia-driven seasonal films can bring in major audiences, it might inspire competitors to revisit their own archives for inspiration. Imagine Lifetime creating a nod to Twitches, or Netflix building an original story that calls back to its early cult hits. The ripple effect could be significant, and Hallmark might be setting a precedent here. At the end of the day, though, the most important thing is the emotional connection this film is already creating. For so many fans, Halloweentown wasn't just a movie, it was a ritual. Watching it with siblings, carving pumpkins at the same time, feeling the first chill of October air. Hallmark's tribute taps directly into that well of memory. It invites viewers to not just watch a story, but to relive the emotions tied to their own lives. That's why the buzz is so strong and why anticipation will only grow as the release date approaches. So as we look forward to this upcoming Hallmark release, one thing is clear: it's not just another seasonal movie. It's a carefully crafted bridge between past and present, between childhood wonder and adult appreciation. It's proof that some stories never really fade. They just find new ways to enchant us. And when that familiar blend of pumpkins, cozy streets, and a touch of magic appears on screen, audiences will know they're not just watching a Hallmark original. They're stepping back into a world that first taught them how to believe in Halloween magic. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.